some cities fund programs to encourage civic engagement within immigrant and refugee communities. What would your program involve, and where would it fall on your priority list?
I think a very strong priority of the city is to continue not only to fund, but to implement the Race and Social Justice Initiative that was started under Mayor Greg Nichols. So this does a multitude of things, one of which is ensuring that we understand what are the barriers and obstacles both within city government and how city government relates to the public to make sure that all people have equal opportunity in the city and are treated equally. So issues regarding translation services, culturally relevant outreach, making sure that in contracting, every community has the opportunity to, including local businesses, that are minority-owned businesses, have the opportunity to receive funding. I mentioned my immigrant and refugee policy earlier, in which we want to make sure that we strengthen and provide capacity building work to mutual assistance organizations that form around immigrant communities as well. These would be high priorities for me.
Well, thank you very, very much for having me. I'm sorry I'm late. I had another obligation. My name is Joe Mallahan, and I believe the best thing we can do for immigrant and refugee communities is to make sure they have the tools to be well organized. I was trained as a community organizer during my time in Chicago by the Industrial Areas Foundation, which also trained Camilla and President Obama. And I think the Neighborhoods Department should have this responsibility. We used to have a Neighborhoods Department leader who also had been trained in community organizing. He understood how important it was to bring people and coach them about coming together as a community and putting pressure on City Hall, and I'm sure Camilla is